Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kellen. If you are new here, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell button to never miss a thing. Here we talk about education, learning, and motivational speech. Hello, welcome once again to another episode of Book Review. So today we are going to be talking about the top 15 books that people read to get smarter. Books have the power to expand our knowledge, challenge our perspectives, and inspire us to be better versions of ourselves. There are countless books out there that offer valuable insights and lessons, but today, we are going to be focusing on the top 15 books that people are reading to get smarter. We believe that those books are particularly worth reading. The number one book on our list is Sapiens. A Brief History of Humankind is a groundbreaking book by Yuval Noah Harari that explores the history of humanity and the evolution of our species. It covers a wide range of topics, including the origins of Homo sapiens, the development of agriculture and civilization, and the impact of religion, money, and power on human history. One of the key themes of the book is the idea that our beliefs and stories have shaped the world we live in and continue to shape the future. Harari argues that the stories we tell ourselves about the world, ourselves, and the future have a powerful influence on our actions and decisions. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari is a great place to start if you want to learn more about the history of humanity and the evolution of our species. Overall, Sapiens is a thought-provoking and highly readable book that will give you new perspective on the world and our place in it. It's a must-read for anyone interested in history. The second book is Thinking Fast and Slow is a book written by Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel laureate in economics, in which he discusses his psychological research on how people think and make decisions. The book is organized into two main parts, System 1 and System 2. System 1 refers to the fast, automatic, and unconscious ways that people think and make decisions, while System 2 refers to the slower, more deliberate, and more conscious ways of thinking. The book describes the various biases and heuristics that people use in their thinking and how these can sometimes lead to flawed judgments and decision-making. Kahneman's book has been widely praised for its insights into human psychology and has had a significant impact on the fields of economics, psychology, and behavioral finance. It has also been popular with the general public and has been translated into over 30 languages. The third book on our list is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, is a self-help book written by Stephen Covey that has sold over 25 million copies worldwide. It was first published in 1989 and has become a classic in the field of personal development. The book is based on Covey's belief that personal effectiveness is the foundation for success in all areas of life. It identifies 7 habits that he considers to be essential for personal effectiveness. 1. Be proactive. 2. Begin with the end in mind. 3. Put first things first. 4. Think win-win. 5. Seek first to understand and to be understood. 6. Energize. The 7. Sharpen the saw. Covey explains each of these habits in detail and provides practical guidance on how to develop them. The book has been widely praised for its insights and has had a significant impact on the personal development field. Number 4. The Talent Code, Greatness Isn't Born. It's Grown. Here's How, is a book written by Daniel Coyle that explores the science of talent development and how it can be nurtured and grown. Coyle argues that talent is not a fixed trait, but rather a skill that can be developed through practice and repetition. He calls this process deep practice, which he defines as a state of flow in which you are fully immersed in a learning task. In the book, Coyle discusses the role that myelin, a fatty substance that surrounds and insulates nerve fibers, plays in the development of talent. He argues that myelin acts like a conductor, allowing signals to flow quickly and smoothly through the nerve fibers and allowing us to perform complex skills more easily. Coyle argues that the key to developing talent is to engage in deep practice that stimulates the growth of myelin. Coyle discusses several examples of how deep practice has been used to develop talent in various fields, including music, sports, and business, and provides practical advice on how to incorporate deep practice into your own life to develop your own talents. The book has been well received and has become a popular resource for those interested in talent development. Number 5. Tools of Titans, The Tactics, Routines, and Habits of Billionaires, Icons, and World-Class Performers is a book written by Tim Ferriss that collects insights and advice from more than 200 of the world's most successful people. Ferriss, who is a best-selling author and entrepreneur, interviewed a wide range of individuals for the book, including entrepreneurs, athletes, investors, and artists, and compiled their insights and strategies into a comprehensive guide to success. The book is organized into 3 main sections: Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, and covers a wide range of topics including productivity, exercise, nutrition, decision-making, and mindset. Each chapter features quotes and advice from one or more of the individuals interviewed by Ferriss, along with his own insights and observations. Tools of Titans has been widely praised for its practical advice and has become a popular resource for those seeking to improve their own lives and careers. Number 6. Man's Search for Meaning is a book written by Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, which he discusses his experiences in concentration camps during World War I and the psychological principles he developed as a result. The book is based on Frankl's belief that the primary human drive is not pleasure, as Freud had argued, but rather the search for meaning and purpose in life. Frankl developed a theory of psychology that he called logotherapy, which focuses on helping people find meaning in their lives through a process of self-transcendence. He argued that this could be achieved through 3 main avenues: by creating a work or doing a deed, but by experiencing something or encountering someone, and by the attitude we take toward unavoidable suffering. Man's Search for Meaning has been widely praised for its insights into the human condition and has been translated into over 30 languages. Number 7. The Intelligent Investor is a book written by Benjamin Graham, a pioneer in the field of value investing, that is widely regarded as a classic text on investing. The book was first published in 1949 and has since been revised and updated several times. In the book, Graham provides a framework for thinking about investing and offers practical advice on how to make sound investment decisions. He emphasizes the importance of being a disciplined and rational investor and stresses the importance of focusing on the underlying value of a company rather than its stock price. Graham's book has had a significant impact on the way that people think about investing and has influenced many successful investors, including Warren Buffett, who has described it as the best book on investing ever written on. It is considered a must-read for anyone interested in investing and is often recommended to new investors as a valuable resource. Number 8. The Art of Learning, An Inner Journey to Optimal Performance is a book written by Josh Waitzkin, a chess prodigy and martial arts champion, in which he discusses the principles and strategies he has used to excel in various fields. Waitzkin argues that the key to achieving success and reaching peak performance is to cultivate a learning mindset and to embrace the process of continuous learning and improvements. In the book, Waitzkin discusses his own experiences as a chess player and martial artist and provides practical advice on how to apply the principles of learning to any field or pursuit. He also discusses the importance of mental resilience and the role that mindset plays in achieving success. The Art of Learning has been praised for its practical insights and has become a popular resource for those seeking to improve their performance in various fields. It has also been well received by the general public and has been translated into multiple languages. Number 9. The Power of Now, The Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment is a book written by Eckhart Tolle, a spiritual teacher and writer, in which he discusses the concept of mindfulness and how it can be used to achieve a state of inner peace and enlightenment. In the book, Tolle argues that the key to finding inner peace and happiness is to become more present in the moment and to let go of negative thoughts and emotions. He explains that most people are trapped in their own minds, constantly thinking about the past or worrying about the future, and that this prevents them from fully experiencing the present moment. Tolle provides practical guidance on how to cultivate mindfulness and how to apply it to everyday life, and discusses the role that mindfulness can play in achieving spiritual enlightenment. The Power of Now has been widely praised for its insights and has become a popular resource for those seeking to improve their mental well-being and find a sense of inner peace. Number 10. The Lean Startup, How Constant Innovation Creates Radically Successful Businesses is a book written by Eric Ries, an entrepreneur and author, in which he discusses a new approach to building and growing businesses that he calls the Lean Startup. The Lean Startup approach is based on the idea that traditional business plans and strategies are often too rigid and slow to adapt to the fast-changing landscape of the modern economy. Ries argues that businesses need to be more flexible and agile in order to survive and thrive, and that they should embrace a culture of continuous experimentation and iteration in order to stay ahead of the competition. In the book, Ries provides practical guidance on how to apply the Lean Startup approach to building and growing a business and discusses the importance of customer feedback, rapid prototyping, and data-driven decision-making. The Lean Startup has been widely praised for its innovative ideas and has become a popular resource for entrepreneurs and business leaders. Number 11. The 4-Hour Workweek is a book written by Timothy Ferriss, an entrepreneur and author, in which he discusses his own experience with time management and productivity and provides practical advice on how to create a more efficient and fulfilling work life. In the book, Ferriss argues that traditional approaches to work and productivity are often inefficient and that it is possible to achieve the same level of success with less work by being more strategic and efficient. He provides a number of strategies for optimizing your work routine, such as outsourcing tasks, automating processes, and using tools and technologies to streamline your work. Ferriss also discusses the concept of lifestyle design, which involves creating a work life that aligns with your personal goals and values and provides guidance on how to achieve this. The 4-Hour Workweek has been widely praised for its practical insights and has become a popular resource for those seeking to improve their work-life balance and increase their productivity. Number 12. The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up, A Counterintuitive Approach to Living a Good Life is a book written by Mark Manson, a self-help author and blogger, in which he discusses the idea that sometimes the best approach to life is to embrace our limitations and focus on what is truly important to us. In the book, Manson argues that many people waste their time and energy worrying about things that don't matter and trying to solve problems that are unsolvable. He advised readers to be more selective about what they choose to worry about and to focus on the things that are truly important to them. Manson also discusses the importance of accepting pain and struggle as a natural part of life and how to use these challenges as opportunities for growth and personal development. The subtle art of not giving up has been widely praised for its counterintuitive and refreshing approach to self-help and has become a popular resource for those seeking to improve their well-being and live a more meaningful life. Number 13. Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion is a book written by Robert Cialdini, a psychologist and expert on influence and persuasion, in which he discusses the psychological principles that underlie the process of persuasion and how they can be effectively applied in a variety of contexts. In the book, Cialdini identifies 6 key principles of persuasion: reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity. He explains how each of these principles operates and provides examples of how they have been effectively used in various contexts, such as advertising, negotiation, and sales. Cialdini also discusses the ethical considerations of using persuasion and provides guidance on how to use these principles in a way that is respectful and responsible. Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion has been widely praised for its insights into the psychology of persuasion and has become a popular resource for those interested in the field. Number 14. How to Win Friends and Influence People is a self-help book written by Dale Carnegie, a motivational speaker and writer, in which he provides practical advice on how to build relationships, communicate effectively, and influence others. The book was first published in 1936 and has since become a classic in the field of personal development. It has sold over 15 million copies worldwide and has been translated into multiple languages. In the book, Carnegie identifies 6 key principles for building relationships and influencing others. 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. 3. Arouse in the other person an eager want. 5. Become genuinely interested in other people. 6. Smiles are infectious. Be happy. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Carnegie provides practical advice on how to apply these principles in everyday life and discusses the importance of effective communication and interpersonal skills in building successful relationships. How to Win Friends and Influence People has been widely praised for its practical and timeless advice and has become a popular resource for those seeking to improve their social and communication skills. Awaken the Giant Within is a self-help book written by Tony Robbins, a motivational speaker and personal development coach, in which he provides practical advice on how to take control of your life and achieve your goals. In the book, Robbins discusses the power of our thoughts and beliefs and how they shape our reality and provide strategies for changing our thinking and behavior in order to create the life we want. He covers a wide range of topics including health, relationships, financial success, and personal growth, and provides practical exercises and tools for improving various areas of your life. Robbins emphasizes the importance of taking action and being proactive in achieving your goals and encourages readers to awaken the giant within and tap into their full potential. Awaken the Giant Within has been widely praised for its practical and empowering message and has become a popular resource for those seeking to improve their lives and achieve their goals. So there you have it, the top 15 books that people read to get smarter. Have you read any of these books? What did you think? Let us know in the comments below.